everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sammy. For those of you who are new, welcome. I'm a retired bodybuilder working towards my first HYROX competition, but I have some exciting news for you guys. Not only am I doing a HYROX competition, but I actually signed up for my first DEKA race, and I am actually doing this one solo. I convinced my fiance to do a HYROX competition with me. We are currently training for the New York HYROX competition, but we actually don't know when this race is gonna be. We're doing it as a mixed double, which means we'll split all the stations and we'll do the full running together. Now, actually that's going really well, and I'll do a full update on how my HYROX training is going. Working together, we're able to get our first half and our second half of the competition under 40 minutes each workout, and that's including all of our setup time and going from station to station. Now, I really want to be able to do a solo HYROX competition by the end of this year for the Women's Open. That is my game plan, but we will see. In doing so and in training for that, I want to sign up for other hybrid style races that are local to my area. And I have heard of the DEKA races, which are hosted by Spartan Races, and I didn't really know what they entailed. So actually, I officially signed up for my first DEKA race. It's the DEKA in Boston, and it's the DEKA FIT. So they have different styles of the races is my understanding, and it really has to do with the amount of running. So they have like the DEKA Strength, which is no running, just the station, which might be just a mile of running. I'm probably saying the title is wrong. And then the one that I'm doing, which is going to be about a 5K run and 10 different stations. Now, the stations have some overlap with the HYROX, which is kind of why I signed up for this. And I did sign up for the solo race because I want to be able to do a full HYROX. And from my understanding, this would be a good first solo race to do. I'm not saying it's not a difficult race to do, but it's a little bit less running. It's like 3 miles versus like the 4.8 miles, and the stations are a little bit shorter. So we're gonna go through the stations together, and I know there's some overlap, but I'm not exactly positive what some of these stations are. And I'm actually gonna take you guys through my first DEKA workout today, and I just wanna see what my baseline is. Like, I don't know what some of these workouts are. We're gonna be just going through them together. So I know it's a 500-meter run between each of the stations. Because I did a HYROX day yesterday, I did about 3-4 miles of running. We're not gonna be doing any running today, maybe just a little bit at the end. So it's going to be more just like a station focused day. So the stations for the DEKA FIT, 30 RAM alternating reverse lunges. I have to look at the standard weights. I did write them down, but I'll figure it out as we're going through the workout. Then it's a 500-meter row, 20 box jumps, 25 medicine ball sit-up throws, 500 meters on the ski erg, 100-meter farmer carries, 25 calories burned on an air bike. I think that's similar to an assault bike. I've never used one before. 20 dead ball wall over. I actually have no idea what this is. I think you like throw a ball over your shoulder or over a wall or something like that. That one's gonna have to get looked up. 100-meter tank push-pull. I'm guessing it's 100 meters each way. I'm not positive on that one. And then 20 RAM or 20 RAM burpees, which again, I don't know what that is. So I'll be taking you guys through this workout and just kind of seeing where my standards are at, where my numbers are at. From my understanding, this will be a little bit of a shorter race, and I'm really excited. I actually have some people I know who are signed up for it. So I'll take you guys through that workout today. I unfortunately have a very long work day. Before I get to this workout, it's not gonna be till like 7 o'clock at night. So I'm gonna be depleted, but I'm excited to kind of just see what these different stations entail. I definitely will be able to do the push-pull, ski erg, and rower pretty easily because I've been doing those stations. Things that are gonna be new is definitely the sit-up ball passes. I think those are going to be the biggest challenge for me. Fun fact, I'm terrible at sit-ups, and I'm pretty sure these are unassisted sit-ups. Like, no one's holding my feet, which if it was that would be a game changer for sure. As always, I'm excited to take you guys on this journey. This will be a slight tangent from my HYROX training for my DEKA training, but in reality, I'm kind of training for all of the same style of hybrid athlete style training. So excited to take you guys along for the ride. All right, so I finally got myself to the gym. It was very procrastinated today. I did not want to go. But tomorrow's a snowstorm, and I'm definitely not getting in the workout then. If you guys are watching all the drama of the snowstorm, that is when I'm filming this content. So I figured I'd get the workout in today. So the plan today is just the 10 stations of the DEKA FIT. I might do a 2-mile run at the end, just because I'm feeling really good. I did 2 HYROX trainings this week, which involved about 3.5 miles each run. So I think I'm at a total of like 7 or 8 miles for the whole week. I did some running on Monday as well. So maybe 2 more miles. I'm trying to get just more running, more compromise running, as much as I can get in there. See how all of this goes, starting with my reverse lunges. and going from there. Pretty sure that was 15 per side. Honestly, I lost count. Super easy, like weight-wise, super easy. A little winded, but nothing too crazy. Now, 500 lower. Just finished 500 on the skier, 500 meters at about 2 minutes 19 seconds. About to do the step overs. I think it's 24 inches, but that box looks really high to me, and I'm not that tall. I'm like 5'2". So we're gonna look it up and see if that's actually where we're supposed to be. Okay, it's confirmed. It's 24 inches for all of the categories, including women's open. So let's get into it. Idea how many that was. I think it was 10 per side. I need to do 20. I don't like those. Really, really high. Not hard, just like not great for my body makeup because they're so high for me. So I don't know if the overhead thing is required because I just have to go in the video. I think sometimes I have to do a pass with it, which is why some people do behind their head to get momentum. Actually having the weight gave me better momentum. If I was doing it by myself, I'll show you guys. So, hey, that's it. Next time I probably do 20. However, the sand in here shaking around blew off my hip and like it put a lot of pressure on my forearms to hold the weight. Just dumb little things that my body will get used to. Alright. So that's the medicine ball sit-ups. Next I have skier for 500. Not too bad. I don't love the skier, but whatever. Did it in like 2 minutes, 50 seconds, almost 3 minutes. Farmer carries now 40 pounds per hand. That's lighter than what I'm doing for the HYROX. So far out of all the stations, like they're not super hard because the HYROX I think is a lot harder. But I'm also not doing the running today, where if I was doing the running, I'd feel a little bit different, although the running is only 500 meters between each station, and I'm used to doing 1,000 meters, so that's a big difference as well. So farmer carries next, and then the assault bike. So I did 120 meters technically because it's 60-60. I always went with the weight from the HYROX. I'm like, why am I going to go lighter? If I train harder, it's going to be easier on race day. 53 pounds in each hand. Farmer carry is done. Now heading to the assault bike. Okay, I did do it, even though I stopped the video. I did it in 3 minutes and I don't know, 20 seconds. I hate that. I've never done a salt bike before. Do not like them, hate them. Now I'm getting tired, now I'm getting winded. Now that I'm doing workouts, my legs are feeling sore. I did another workout today. Earlier in the day, I led like a Pilates style workout at my fitness facility for this women's group that I'm running called Stronger Together. Anyway, side note, did a lot of legs on that workout. Definitely feeling it this workout. It's my second one today. And now I have the medicine ball throw over thing, so we'll do the best that I can do with that. I think I have to do like 40 pounds, so I'm just gonna pick the heaviest one I can find. I don't think we have a 40-pound one here though. Okay, now onto the sled push, sled pull. So I'm doing 100 in, I think 85 pounds. I only need to be able to do 160 or something with like torque and whatnot, but I don't know how to adjust the sled for that. So we're gonna go 30 one way, pull for 30, push for 30, pull for 30. It's gonna be a little bit more than the total 100 meters I need to do, but it does the job. And then after this, I have burpees and I'm done. And that is a full DEKA, I guess technically DEKA strength because it's just the stations now running. For the burpees, if you guys can tell, I did like push-ups and that burnt out my arms. I then looked up videos on how to do them and I definitely don't need to do them like that. So I think I felt like maybe 15 doing it that style, and then I changed it where I just kind of like dropped down, propelled up, and I was like moving on like this. So I think I made that station a little bit harder. I'm feeling okay, so I'm gonna do just a 1 mile run just to kind of end things out, go for a nice little walk, cool down, hop in the sauna for 10-15 minutes, electrolytes, creatine, as always after my workout, head home, nice high protein carb dinner, and then a rest day tomorrow, lots of stretching. Did a lot of hybrid style training this week, lots of running, lots of like explosive strength movements, all different stuff that I don't typically do. I'm going to be shifting again my training program, following the same training program now for about 6 to 8 weeks, where I do the 2 HYROX days and then 2 training days and then 1 kind of like body weight, more volume day. I think I need to shift it to get better at my stations and definitely implement a lot more running. I think I'm running maybe like 8 miles right now, 8 to 10 miles a week. If you guys like today's episode, please hit that subscribe button in the bottom right hand corner and let me know what type of content you want me to do, continuing to prep now for the DEKA and the HYROX as a whole. At the end of this little station split, I don't think the DEKA's easy, and I think maybe I made it seem like that. Like, if I add running into these stations and do full weight of these stations, like it's not gonna be an easy workout. I do think it is easier than the HYROX, but definitely not easy, just to clarify. Let me know what you guys wanna see, and thanks again for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.